A train in the night. It is not recommended that you catch the night train for many reasons. But if you're in a hurry, it is the only train that allows you to go through the whole country in one night. It is always full of clandestine people trying to cross the border, people full of hope and desperation, like me. I resolved to catch this train because otherwise I will be obliged to spend the night in the cold or pay for a hostel. It is something past 1 a.m. when we arrive at the destination. There are few people on the train tonight, and we are 3 or 4 in the compartment. As usual, 2 or 3 groups of youths get on the train and wander among the seats, clearly with shady intent. As I know the route quite well, I keep my rucksack safely between my legs, whereas my documents and money are next to my body. As I live in the street, I'm quite wary. In this no-smoking section, there is also an old woman with parcels and suitcases well placed between the seats. She has also noticed the strange movements. An hour later, I realize that someone, one of the kids, has sat down behind me. I'm half asleep, so I wake up and see that another one is sitting in front of me. I look at them without saying anything. The lights are off, but I can guess they're looking at me too, in defiance. They must be 14 or 15, but they are already adults with their short hair, their older brother's trousers, and ordinary jackets and shoes. I see them getting up and going to the next coach. I take advantage of the passage of the ticket inspector and go to the toilet to have a big spliff that makes me quite stoned. It is very good grass, and I have to pay attention not to let the smoke out. Cowards! The old woman is cursing the same kids who have tried to threaten her. I'm in the street too, shit! She looks at me disconsolately, and I understand that she doesn't trust me either. The first daylight brightens up the mountains far away. Even if there is a lot of snow, it is going to be a nice day. It is early in the morning when we arrive at the destination. A group of pupils going on holiday are standing on the platform with their bags. The train starts again. A few more hours and I'll be able to get out and eat something. I hear the doors open behind me, and then I see them. There are 3 of them with hats, uniforms, and the badge on the jacket. While the first asks the old woman for her documents, the other 2 point to me. There are 3 passengers in the carriage and 3 cops. Good morning, passports, they say with forced courtesy. They have just started their day's work, as I can smell coffee and cigarettes on their breath when they transmit my details to the police headquarters. I've got an upset stomach, and sweat is dripping from my chest and armpits. They stare at me for a few minutes, ask for my details, then wait for communication from the headquarters. We are going through an area full of tunnels, and there are disturbances. I must keep quiet, I say to myself, while looking at the landscape and trying to absorb its colors. I concentrate on the houses made of stone and their characteristic roofs. I'm thinking this is the last time I will be able to enjoy a landscape. I wonder if my partner wrote to me, and I also wonder how she'll know that I've been captured. The youngest cop is not married, whereas the other 2 are. They have well-ironed shirts. They have given a kiss to their wives before going to work. They are hunters, and I'm the prey. When a gazelle feels the lion's teeth sinking into her neck, she abandons any attempt at resistance. I'm suddenly wrapped in a strange calmness. I feel like laughing and say to myself, after all, I knew this moment would arrive sooner or later. It was even too good, but now the day of reckoning has come. Where will they take me? It is the first time since I left that I've been subjected to such a control. They obviously have problems of communication with the headquarters. The youngest gives me back my document and apologizes. I look at him as though I wanted to say that they know where they can find me and that I've got nothing to hide. As they go, I get up to relax and have a cigarette in the corridor. I ask myself whether I should sit down or to get off at the next stop. But the route is still long, and I don't have any chance of escape. If they get an answer from the headquarters, they will come back to me. I think of the possibilities that are left open to me. Pull the emergency brake and jump out of the train, lock myself in the toilet, and destroy anything compromising that I have on me. The old woman was looking at me suspiciously when the cops were trying to identify me, and saw how nervous I was afterwards. When we arrive at the destination, the old woman gets ready to leave the train with all our luggage. I offer her my help, but she firmly refuses, while I notice with great relief that the cops are getting out too. I will be at the border in a few hours. I resolve not to think about what to do next. I've got the entire day to do that. There are no cops at the station, but I prefer to take a walk. I eat a sandwich and look at the sea and its waves in front of me. The weather is fine here. I enjoy the last spliff I have. It tastes so sweet, like freedom.